me make a comment on that. I think it's called the 4 quadrants of progress. Like the first, you think about something, and you think about something long enough, it becomes an action. And if you do an action long enough, it becomes a habit. And if you embody a habit long enough, it just becomes part of your identity.
I like that.
That's right.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. Yeah, because I haven't actually differentiated the difference between actions and habits. They just become a habit when you do them long enough. But really what you are doing is you're consciously choosing, okay, I'm going to do this. And then I have a list. I have a list that I use. So when I get up in the morning, I'm like, what am I doing? Like, I know I'm supposed to be doing something, but I don't remember what. Then I go to the list until those actions become automatic, until they become habit. But that takes something I didn't mention, guys, in the workshop, is that habits can take anywhere from 30 days to 30 to 90 days to build a habit. It's not something that just happens overnight. You can build it so that you do it automatically, but it doesn't become part of your identity until you do it for a long period of time. Yeah, I like that model. I'm going to use that.
It also kind of falls in line with what you were saying about training the brain and neuroplasticity, which is that anytime you're doing anything, you're like physically training your brain to do that thing better and more likely than other things. So over time, you allow your brain to run itself, doing whatever it was told to do before you were aware that you would rather do something else. And those pathways become so strong and so firm that we become, hardwired and we don't really change and we're not really open so much anymore. And then we have to go through processes then to just strengthen our brain's ability to break free of those ruts through cultivating neuroplasticity.
And I think when they shift, when the pathways shift, you don't actually lose the strength. When you shift over to something new, you take all of the muscle that you built up from the old habit and then you apply it to the new one. So that habit becomes that much stronger. So it basically means that everything we do is cumulative and all we got to do is shift our focus to something else. I had a wise lady tell me, she said, I was working on clearing things from the past, and she's like, don't worry about that. You get what you focus on. That's it.
Yeah.
That's it. Yeah. Yeah. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. Okay, any other questions, comments, observations? What are you guys thinking? I told you. I put it on the thing. I put it on the write-up. Yeah. See, I taped this. I'm going to put this up, most likely put this up on YouTube. Break it up into segments. I think it's good information. Yeah. And then that way you guys can watch it. So the other thing that I'm doing is what this is leading up to as part of my base, my focus, my teaching focus, is that the form that's going to take is there's an academy, an online school that I'm putting together. We'll be doing presentations. We'll be having like sessions like this, like classroom work, really taking this stuff and hammering it down to the ground level of how do we actually apply it. Taking these, God knows we talk about all these woo-woo concepts when we're out here, and then taking them and really bringing them down into the actionable steps. So there's an entire school that's going to be created on this, and that's coming up. That's coming up in the new year, in 2013. So that's on my list. We're going to be putting that out, and this is just part of that. This is part of the information. This is the beginning of it. This is like one of my steps, right? So you guys are watching this in action. Yeah. Yeah. So what else? What else are you guys thinking? We got a few minutes. What have you guys learned? Tell me some of your concepts. Yeah.
Well, I'm reminded by this quote that says, people who have clearly defined and clearly articulated dreams will be pulled towards those dreams with such intensity that they become practically unstoppable.
Mm-hmm. Have you guys read the book Think and Grow Rich?
Yes.
Have you read it? That's why.
Have you read The Magic of Believing?
The Magic of Believing?
Yeah.
No.
It's from the 40s, but it's amazing.
Okay.
Bristol. Yeah. It's very good. And it's, in all of those books, they come back to all of these same ideas again and again.
Oh, yeah.
It's wonderful.
And then you get it from different angles.
Yeah.
And that's what we're doing is we're brainwashing ourselves.
Yeah, we're
Yeah,
washing
just-
out the old brainwashing and putting in the right brainwashing.
Yeah. What gentleman that I learned quite a bit from, he says that what you learned in school is not your fault.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like that. I'm going to copy that down. The magic of believing. Yeah.
It's really exciting that you're wanting to take this into the larger spectrum. Because in an education system that's based on creating workers, not thinkers,
Mm-hmm.
this information is really vital, to the, especially to the next generations who are coming. It has to be taught. And it will be. There are too many people who think this.
That really means a lot that you're saying that, because that is the question that I have and that I've always had, and what stopped me from taking it out and doing presentations like this in the first place has been, you know, will people actually enjoy this stuff? Because I know I'm weird. I know I love this. I love this stuff. And learning about this information, yeah, we're all weird. So that really means a lot, knowing that, that you guys also see the value. You saw the value in it enough to come here, and you're still sitting here, right? You could have left halfway through. So one of a vision that I received was about teaching in the high schools, was going to the high schools and doing presentations in front of the entire school. And that's on my list, is getting in and going and touring around and going to all the high schools and getting this knowledge out there. So that's coming up. Again, that's coming up next year. I've got a few things to take care of this year. So I'll put that out there. I'll put that out there in case anybody has some leads.
That's where it's, needed.
Yeah.
The school system, because think of a little kid and you ask him, what are your dreams? What do you want to be when you grow up? It's something massive. It's like, I want to go to the moon and astro. And they get in school. They get in the system and they get the system, and then suddenly they're 18 and like, what do you want to do?
I don't know.
I want to get a house.
Yeah.
I want to get a house? Like what? That's the age group. It's really,
Yeah. Well, get a car. Yeah. Why? Why?
do with this guy.
Yeah. I thought you wanted to go travel. I thought you wanted to go to the moon. What happened to that? Oh, I don't know. Yeah. Thank you guys so much for coming, Hank. Yeah, you guys are all free to go. Doors are open. If you want to stay and chat, is there another seminar going on after this?
Yeah, I think there is.
Yeah. So if you guys want to talk about this stuff later as the time progresses, just come find me. Yeah. I'm almost done Think and Grow Rich right now. I'm almost done Think and Grow Rich. I'm a little ways. I've got a little bit left. About this much left. I was going to finish it this morning before this, but I wanted to keep my mind clear. And then, what is it? I've got a couple more of Napoleon's books, and I found some of his lectures, which are on iTunes. Yeah, Napoleon Hill, and it's like the lectures in his own voice, and he elaborates on all this stuff. Yeah. Yeah, if you guys want to chill out and listen to some Napoleon Hill, we can do that. We've got a little speaker system. Yeah, it's good. Like it's massive. It's massive stuff. Yeah. Just got to keep learning.
Reading
All
stuff
makes
like
sense.
This was Welcome to Planet Earth.
Yeah.
I just came in right at the end, but it seemed pretty interesting. I'm Shane.
Shane, good to meet you. Sam.
Sam,
Yeah.
do you have a car?
I can give you my contact.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah. Seems like that's been like a part of the journey right now. I think for a lot of us is bringing this down here.
Mm-hmm.
Because looking for ways to do that. Is that kind of like...
Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah, taking the far out concepts. Like I went to these festivals and I shared a lot of conversations with people who were saying, "Yeah, wouldn't it be great if we, you know, created something that just made people feel good, or what? Like just created something that was far out that we saw was like of great benefit." And then the next step that I found is that everybody was talking, but they weren't doing anything. Right? It was just talk. So I left because I didn't want to be around a bunch of talkers. I wanted to be around doers.
Yeah.
So I left and I started doing things and making a ton of mistakes and learning and keeping track of all this stuff and just overloading my mind to the point where, as I showed the complexity threshold on there, to the point where it just made sense.
Okay.
And then, yeah. Yeah. I think my mind's a little bit tired. Yeah. So what I do have is I videotaped it. We recorded it. I think we're done there. So I have it on tape if you want to watch it.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Awesome. You're gonna be putting that online?
Yep. Yeah. So here, well, let's go. Come and we'll grab your information and we'll do all that. I think these guys want to do that. Yeah, I think we'll go out there though.
Hey, cool. I was gonna
Yeah.
call my wife. She's feeding our baby right now.
Okay, for sure. Well, I guess we'll just meet out here. You're gonna be how long?
Yeah, Benjamin.
Benjamin,
We
Sam.
spoke a couple times on the phone.
Yeah. What?
We spoke on the phone. a couple
Oh,
times.
right. Yeah, you were working on that the
Well,
baby stuff.
The baby stuff.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah, it's good to finally meet you,
yeah,
man.
he's here, man.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
awesome. So, yeah, I gotta go grab her, but if you're gonna be over here, that'd be sweet.
Yeah, I'll just hang out like out in the front here for a little bit, and then I might go take a nap.
All right, well,
But-
hopefully we'll be back in
but-
like
well, yeah.
15 minutes or
Yeah,
so.
yeah, yeah.
You gonna be around for that long?
Yeah, and
Cool.
oh, for sure. Yeah.
Okay, right now, yeah.
Okay.
Sweet, man.
Awesome. Thanks, man. Hey, buddy. How you doing?
My brain's tired.
What's that?
My brain's tired.
Good works up. Running frequency is like
Oh yeah.
get my electrolytes going.
Yes, totally. Is this yours or is this here available?
This is available.
All right. Can
Yep.
you erase it? Yeah, we're good.
Yeah, yeah. No, you must keep it on forever, right in between the gaps, and not confuse people at the same time.
Yes.
Yeah.
But
What are you doing? You doing a workshop now?
yeah. Yeah. Doing a little workshop.
Oh, yeah. You're doing this on.
Hawkins, yeah.
Oh.
So I would just for now stick with these and then we can expand if we have time.
So just this.
Yeah. That's right.
Nice. That marker is
So
finicky.
maybe go here in case. Well, it doesn't matter. We can, yeah, totally. We can always mix up the other.
Mm-hmm.
The marker's finicky. Yeah?
Hey, buddy. Thanks. Thank you, sir. So I'm gonna take I've got the audio recorded on here.